We end this week's show on a delicious note, something I've been looking forward to all day, and that happens to be a segment on Lebanese cuisine. Today, we're joined by renowned chef Karim Haïdar, who founded the Academy of Arab Cuisine here in Paris. Karim, thank you very much for joining us. Now, let's start with the dishes that are served during the holy Muslim month of Ramadan. Can you give us some examples and tell us if any of them are here present on this table?
Yes, of course. I mean, in Ramadan, people have a unique way of eating. It's all about traditions and about the fact that it has to be the perfect meal after a long day without drinking and without eating. So the first thing they do is to have a drink, and that drink is usually amreddin, which is a paste of apricot drink, or a jallab, which is a date-based drink with rose water. Why those drinks? Because they're a little bit thick and heavy, so they fill the stomach, they don't burn it, and they open the stomach for the rest of the food. The next step is always a date because of the tradition, because Islam came first, from the region where dates come from. And after that, we move to a normal meal, beginning with a soup, then a salad, then a few parcels, then so many other things. And as I always say to those who fast for the Ramadan, I consider they should eat a little bit less in the iftar and keep a little bit for the early morning before the sunrise to eat then the big dish, because it's much healthier.
Now, there's an entire month's worth of meals to prepare. How do you propose mixing it up a little bit?
In fact, we can prepare all those meals quite quickly. It's not something that takes so much time. And I remember another year we did a program for radio explaining how to prepare a whole meal of Ramadan in less than an hour time. It's not as complicated as people could think.
Now, the title of one of your books, which I have here with me, is Miroir de la Diversité, Mirror of Diversity. Now, would you say that your recipes in here reflect the medley of Lebanese society?
Yes, it does, and of course, because the Lebanese society is full of people who are different and come from so many backgrounds, so many other countries around. And of course, the food is even more diverse, because we had so many people from abroad coming in and so many Lebanese who traveled and took the best of each country.
And lastly, you founded the Academy of Arab Cuisine here in the French capital to promote food from the region across the globe. Would you say that this kind of food has gained more recognition over the past years?
I think slowly and slowly people know more and more about Middle Eastern food. I'm not sure all the food now gained to be renewed, like the Gulf food is not so well known, and some of North African food is not. Moroccan, of course, is, but the rest is not. And we're trying hard to make people understand that there is a big diversity and a real treasure of Arabic food all around.
Karim Haïdar, top Lebanese chef, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for welcoming me.